The site for a National Slate Museum was here at Diwerwig, the biggest slate quarry in the world. Llanberis is the nearest town, and the Padarn Lake stands at the foot of the massive quarry. The lake is glacier formed, 2 miles long and 94 feet deep, the largest natural lake in Wales. The slate was formed deep in the earth from mudstone slowly turning into slate, from heat and pressure somewhere in the Southern Ocean 500 million years ago. Slate is much denser and stronger than shale and can only be split using a hammer and chisel. Quarrymen worked high above the lake, dicing with death every day. Blasting out the blocks of slate was just one of the many hazards they had to face. In the terraces they toiled, bringing the blocks of stone to the splitters, who used skill to cut them to the right size. The waste was cast aside and tipped just over the edge to add to the thousands of tons that lay around. Only split slate were transported down the inclines to the narrow gauge steam railway, thence to the waiting ships. Slate went all round the globe, and Welsh slate was the best available. Diwerwig was isolated from the centres with engineering excellence, so they set up a workshop to manufacture their own equipment. Drills, lathes and forges are still here as they were in their heyday. They even had a casting floor to make metal products. Line shafting runs through the workshops. And a big water wheel provides the power. It is the largest wheel on the British mainland. Water is not a problem in Wales. Housing was provided for the quarrymen and their families. Cramped 2 up and 2 down, terraced houses, characteristic of the quarrying towns and villages. At the museum, 3 terraced houses have been moved from Blaenau Festiniog and re-erected to give a flavour of how people lived and loved. The 3 houses are from different times. The Slate Museum has a splitter on site to show how they carried out the job. Members of the audience could have a try at splitting with various levels of skill.
This is where we trim them down to size after. All this is done with modern machines. Modern machinery can do, on average, 8,000 in one day. All guys should weigh like this, somewhere between 400 and 500. Measuring stick and the dressing knife.
Slate was first quarried at Diwerwig in 1787. and employed 2,000 men in its heyday.
And there you go. Just the 2 holes needed now for the nails.
In July 1969, Prince Charles was invested as the Prince of Wales at Carnarvon Castle on a dais of Diwerwig slate.